when you look at the way you guys moved the ball tonight, recording 33 assists, season high, just how pleased were you with the way that you guys moved the ball and the shots that you guys were able to find?
In that second quarter, I think it is when it slowed down a little bit. It got a little stagnant. But for the most part, the guys did a very good job of taking on the challenge of what our coaches talked about at halftime. Being able to share it, move it, get it from side to side, and attack, get downhill, and find the open man.
What have you seen from Caleb Houston in his minutes these last two games?
Caleb just has a maturity about him. He's always in the right position defensively. Offensively, he learns and knows how to space the floor. He's a professional, and he's like, when you talk about a guy that works, he works at it every single day. Whether he's going to play 1 minute or 10 minutes, he's going to work the exact same way, and that's what all these guys we've asked them to do, and they're taking on that responsibility.
Isaac wasn't able to play tonight. Was that something that happened pregame, or?
That was just more precautionary. You saw the ankle the other night, so I think it was just more precautionary with that.
Franz got off to a bit of a slow start. He's had kind of up and down shooting season so far this year. But what kind of changed with him, or how did you guys make sure to keep him involved throughout that second and third quarter, especially when you guys started to take the lead?
Well, one, credit to him for getting back in the gym, and he's been in the gym, but then working on it specifically with the coaches, Coach Brett, Coach JB. They got in the lab. He worked on it. He studied it, and he was very much more comfortable with it tonight.
Cole also had an ankle last game and was able to play through it and plays through it tonight with 30 points. I mean, what can you say about his toughness and what he provides you off the bench?
He's got that level of resilience. And the great part about Cole is that when he doesn't do something that he thinks is right, he's harder on himself. And I think that's the great part about this group, that they're going to demand more out of themselves than you can ask. And so they're holding each other accountable. They're doing the right thing. They're continuing to push for each other.
Coach, I noticed they attacked the interior a lot more in the fourth quarter, late in the third quarter, and we didn't see Goga come back in the game. Was there a particular reason you just decided to go small?
Well, Philip actually asked the question pregame about when there's the decision to go smaller, with Paolo being at the 5 tonight. And the one thing that you also do worry about was the 3-ball. And, twos, they hurt. But in this type of game where they were chasing the 3, we felt it was better that we go to a switching lineup in order to keep the ball in front, in order to take away the 3. Now that we sometimes limit a little bit of the rim protection there, and obviously they had 60 points in the paint. But, you take out the 3 more than anything, and then we have to do a better job of defending without fouling in those cases.
Coach, picking up on the defensive side of the ball, you'll go back and watch the tape, though, but what was your overall assessment of the defense that really picked up after that first quarter, after Charlotte got off to a nice start?
Well, I think our shot quality, I think the timing of our shots, as well as taking care of the basketball. When we stopped turning it over and then taking the quick, one pass, no pass shot, we were able to get back in transition. It was a team that looked to get out and run. So when we're able to balance the floor offensively, moving the ball side to side, knowing when shots are coming, and then we crash, we're able to get back.
After an emotional win against a title contender in the last game, what does it say about the team in terms of its maturity and perspective to come out and win this game, which could have easily been a trap game?
You hit it. It shows maturity of the group. Knowing exactly the highs of the last 2 games, but being able to walk in here and look at a team not with a great record, but a very capable and good basketball team to take care of business and just finish the game out.
I'm asking this as someone who hasn't watched you guys a lot, has been able to watch you guys a lot. To what degree is this start sustainable?
I think the more we continue to defend and play our style of basketball, it's going to be about growth for us and the maturity, as you talked about tonight. And there's small signs. We celebrate those small successes of being able to grow in this moment. But as long as we continue to defend at a high clip and share the basketball and play the right way, and this group has done it and doesn't care who gets the credit for it, then, we'll just continue to take it one game at a time. You good, Philip? Thank you, guys. Appreciate
it. How pleased were you with the way you guys moved the basketball tonight, recording a season-high 33 assists, and how that helped lead to your victory?
Yeah, I mean, I think we did a great job of kind of being selfless with the ball, drawing two, kicking it out to the open person. And, what wasn't our best start, wasn't our best game, but we found a way to get it done. And you can't be mad at a win in the NBA, especially when it leads to, what's that, 7 straight? Yeah.
Feel that it is a 7th straight? I mean, did you know that it
Yes.
was 7 straight? I mean,
Yeah. That's been the point of emphasis. I've been saying it. Mose said it once, and I've liked it, and I've kept saying it. Just be greedy. Be greedy. Why let a game go and we can win it?
sustainable at which point you're winning and what you're able to do defensively?
I mean, look, only time will tell, but God willing, we can stay healthy, and getting J.I. back will be huge. And I mean, I think that we all have the mentality where we want to defend, and I think that's the key for us. And I don't see any reason why we can't keep that up.
You just mentioned health. You tweaked your ankle last game. You're able to play through it. I mean, you scored 30 points tonight. Jamal talked about your resiliency. Where does that come from?
I don't know, man. I think I'm a pretty tough kid. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to miss any games this year. My goal is to play 82 out of 82, and then more beyond that into the playoffs. But yeah, I don't know. Just maybe 2 years ago, the ankle injury might have had me out a few games. But it's more a mental thing than anything for me, and just I tried to just do whatever I can to get through it, and I did.
So, like you said, 7 straight wins. What's it going to take for you guys to sustain the success throughout the rest of the season?
I think for us, I don't think that we can't worry about who's on our schedule, and we got to approach every game the same exact way. We've set a standard for ourselves, and we need to do a great job ourselves of maintaining that standard. And if we do that, sky's the limit. I don't think there's any reason why we can't keep winning games.
Kind of building off that point, tonight was not the best defensive effort that this team has had this year. What did you guys have to do to kind of rally to make sure that you still came out with the win and just find a way to win? And how much maturity does that show that even though you didn't have maybe the best game of the season, still able to win and win kind of running away?
Yeah, I mean, look, Charlotte's a tough team, man. They got some very good players on that team. Obviously, LaMelo Ball going down. I hope he's good. That definitely, changes their team a lot. He had been hooping. But they did a good job turning into a rat race for a while, where it was they get a quick bucket, we're coming down taking a quick shot. And I think for us, we let that get to us a little bit in the first half. Second half, calmed down, and we started letting the ball find the best shot. And I think that's what allowed us to win this game. Might just however we can get it done, we got it done though.
Thank you, Cole.
Yes, sir.
Franz, how pleased were you with the way you guys moved the basketball tonight? Recording a season high 33 assists, and how that helped lead to your group's victory.
Yeah, that's awesome. Honestly, I didn't really notice that during the game. I thought, especially in the first half, we took a couple quick shots. When you take quick shots, the other guys on the floor, they don't expect the shot, and it's hard to get back or get an offensive rebound. But yeah, obviously we did a way better job in the second half, moving the ball, playing also better defense. I think transition defense was a big thing today. They probably still got too many, but we'll take a win.
This team hasn't won 7 in a row since 2010, 2011. What's your reaction when you hear something like that, and do you guys feel that you're continuing to build momentum with every game?
Yeah, that's really cool. Really cool for this group. Obviously, want to keep it going. So, Mose always says it starts with the work, and all the words sound nice, but we want to keep it going, and got to make sure that we keep getting better as a group as the season continues to go on.
You put in a 30-point game today. I think you had 10 in the second, 13 in the third. Made your first 9 shots. It's been a little bit of a struggle getting the shot to be as consistent as it has been the last few years. What have you been seeing, or what have you been doing to try and correct that and kind of build toward a game like this where everything seems to be clicking?
I think part of it is mental. I definitely put the work in, but it's frustrating when they don't go in. So you just got to fight through that and trust your work and trust that they will fall. And shots felt really good today. And I think the biggest thing is just, stay confident and keep taking good ones as well.
Is is winning at a pretty high clip. Is that sustainable? Can you guys keep this up?
I believe so. I think everybody in the building believes so, and I think that's how it starts for us. I think a little change in our mentality compared to the last 2 years, and when we walk in the building, we believe that we win that day. And like I said, that's just the start. Those are just words. We actually got to do the work then in the game. But I think the last couple weeks we've been doing a pretty solid job.
All right. Thank you, Franz.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.